If you are living in your vehicle full-time in California, whether that's by choice, by necessity, or because the housing crisis left you with no other option, there are programs specifically designed to give you a safe, legal place to park overnight, and even for extended stays, and most people have never heard of them.
On the road to healing 1 mile at a time.
I'm Nurse TLC, a medically retired RN. I've been living in my van by choice and for my health for over 6 years now, with my service dog in training, Seiji, over there. I consider myself a half-timer because I do have a home base and don't live on the road full-time. In my last video, I listed 15 safe places you can park overnight. There were questions about the safe parking program I referred to in number 15 of the list. So today I'm going to walk you through, step by step, on screen, exactly how to find a safe parking program, who qualifies, and how to actually apply, plus gaps in the program. And for those of you in other states besides California, I don't want you to be left out, so I included a bonus resource that is linked below and towards the end of this video. That way you can check and see if your state has a similar program. Now let's get into the video.
Let's start from the beginning. A safe parking program is exactly what it sounds like. A designated, legal, monitored lot where people living in their vehicles can park safely overnight. No citations, no harassment, no middle-of-the-night knocks. These programs are often run by nonprofits, faith communities, and local governments. Just one program in Santa Rosa has helped over 300 residents since 2022, and 86 of them have since moved into permanent housing. This isn't just parking. Most programs are a bridge. Now, this is important for my spoonies with chronic illnesses. Most programs are required by law to meet ADA standards. That means accessible bathrooms, pathways, and services. So if you're managing a disability or you have a service dog like Seiji, these programs are legally required to accommodate you. This is from the Safe Parking LA site, but they all say something very similar. So this is the law and they abide by it. Let me show you the 3 biggest programs in California and how to reach them, plus a few others that are worth mentioning. Let's start with Los Angeles because I'm already on their page, and Safe Parking LA is one of the largest and most structured programs in the state. Safe Parking LA employs underutilized parking lots and provides access to households whose only source of shelter is their vehicle. So the LA area includes San Fernando Valley, Hollywood, downtown Los Angeles, West Los Angeles, including the VA West Los Angeles, and Los Angeles airport campuses. And they have permitted more than 2,500 vehicles for safe parking. The safe parking services include security personnel on site, portable toilets and hand washing stations, case management, meaning someone is assigned to help you work toward housing, and after 30 days you can apply for financial assistance. Things like vehicle repairs, help with vehicle registration, first month's rent, even credit repair support. This isn't just a parking lot, it's a support system. All of these websites I am showing you will be linked in the description box below the video, so don't worry about writing them down now. If this is already helpful, do me a favor and give this video a like, and also subscribe to the channel. It's free. I'm building out a community and a whole housing series for people navigating van life and chronic illness, and this video is only part of it. Now let's go over who qualifies and how to apply. Okay, first you're going to go to need help here, and instead of this is where you can apply, but we're going to go to the facts so we can tell you who's eligible. Okay, here you go. Click under that little arrow. Current unhoused and living in your vehicle. Vehicle must be operable. You must have title or vehicle registration in your name, but your vehicle does not need to be currently registered at the moment, like you could be late on that. You need vehicle insurance but not required on enrollment, and valid driver's license required. Do you have to have proof of income? No. Do you need a valid social security number? No. Can you have a pet? Yes, all pets are welcome. This is a big one since a lot of people do have pets. How long can you stay? There's no limit set on enrollment as long as you are actively pursuing your next steps. And if you miss 3 consecutive nights of absence, then they can reassign you your spot. Do you have financial assistance? After 30 days of enrollment, I already explained that they do have a program to assist you. Now, after this, you're going to click back on Need Help and Apply Now if you meet those things. And then it's going to go to the application. See, you need to upload your driver's license, vehicle registration. If you're a veteran, your VA card or DD-214, they have a special veterans lot. Anyway, your date, name. Are you unhoused? You have to say yes here if you're living in your vehicle full time. All this. That's it. That's all that you need. And then you just type your name in the bottom and submit. Now let's look at Southern California in the San Diego area. Because Jewish Family Services San Diego runs one of the largest safe parking sites in Southern California. Here's their site. Okay, so no walk-ins again. You have to go through the intake process. So you can do it online right here, or you can call this number to do the intake. But look what they have. 190 parking spaces, including more than 100 that can accommodate oversized vehicles. How cool is that? So right here, living in an RV or an oversized vehicle, our safe parking sites at this area in Mission Valley provide a safe and secure environment for RVs and other large vehicles where you can sleep without the risk of being ticketed. So I think that's really cool. So they have a really big program in San Diego as well. The Safe Parking Program offers a pathway out of homelessness and a return to stable housing. Every night we provide safety, security, and support for unsheltered San Diegans living out of their vehicles. So there you go. There's fact sheets right here. See if they have different requirements. Let's go. Okay, program enrollment. They have portable restrooms, including ADA accessible facilities, hand washing station, trash receptacle, overnight security, case managers. Is there a time limit? The goal for the program is to help participants find housing that they can manage within their income. There's no maximum time limit for enrollment. Case managers review attendance regularly to ensure active individuals maintain their space in the program, so your parking spot. There's no fee. It's free. The Safe Parking Program is not safe camping program. The program does not allow for camping. It's just your vehicle. So no tents or anything like that. Okay, so there's theirs. Okay, now we're going to navigate up north in the Bay Area of the state. Alameda County has multiple programs, and this county page lists them all in one place. So if you look down here, I'm going to scroll. They've got City of Fremont, City of Oakland, Union City. And then if you click this button here, it takes you to this site right here. And it tells you about the Safe Parking Program. And then program information, the intake process. And it's the same pretty much. I just reviewed it as the other ones. So basically, here's the expectations, locations. Safe, monitored, overnight parking, connection to housing, case management, Wi-Fi, device charging, small pantry with donated food and clothing. So that's nice. Who we serve, individuals who are living in and sleeping in their vehicles. But if you are living in an RV or a converted van, or couples seeking parking, individuals or couples with children, they have community partners. So you go to a different safe parking area. Anyway, I just wanted to show you this briefly. That's the program info. But if you go down here, you can do the intake process right here. That's where you apply. I gotta be kind of quick about this because the video is getting kind of long. But anyway, they're all over the state of California. These are the 3 biggest that I found in my research. But I'm going to tell you about Sacramento area because there's a really cool program starting there. Let's get into that next. Okay, and I have to mention Sacramento because it is the capital of California. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the program that they have going. because what happens in Sacramento can set the tone for the rest of the state. So I thought this was really important. Sacramento broke ground on this new safe camping site in River District. So not just safe parking, but now they are planning to open safe camping, okay, along the river in the River District. And I thought it was pretty cool. So that's why I wanted you to see this. So let's review. City breaks ground on new safe camping site in River District. The city of Sacramento has broken ground and expected to take approximately 3 months, so it should be finished by summer. And it will host 100 tents on individual platforms. The tents will be placed between large metal shipping containers that feature overhead canopies to provide sun and rain protection. The site is the plan here. It's completely fenced. It has restrooms, dog kennels, garbage collection, phone charging, case management, 24/7 security. And let's see what else. It says safe camping provides a temporary sheltered environment for people experiencing homelessness, but it's different from those other facilities is that it's less expensive to construct and it comes down quickly. I just have to say that there's more places doing safe camping as well as safe parking. So I just wanted to mention that because this will probably be really helpful for the area. And it looks pretty cool. Anyway, so if you are in the Sacramento area and you don't want to live out of your vehicle, you can look for, and you can't find an apartment or whatever because housing's so expensive and it's ridiculous in California, then there will be safe camping coming up. But now we're going to go to Kern County because that's the county my home base is in, and they've had a really great program for the last few years that I want to tell you about quickly. And if you're in my county, which is Kern County in Central California, search CAPK, Safe Parking and Camping. And there's been a program running through the M Street Navigation Center that offers not just parking, but also 40 safe camping sites with tents, meals, and basic medical support. But the camping portion is only funded through May 31st of this year. So it probably will end up closing the camping portion. But from what I understand and my research, the parking portion will still be open. But I wanted you to see kind of what the program looked like. And let's look at this really quick. Community Action Partnership of Kern operates safe camping and parking at the M Street Navigation Center, which is our homeless shelter. But outside the homeless shelter, they have this safe camping for people that don't want to be inside the homeless shelter because they have pets or whatever. So 40 separate secure tent sites and vehicle parking with tents, sleeping bags, basic storage, restroom, bathing, and 3 meals daily. Basic medical and other services inside the homeless shelter that you can also take part in. It just focuses on individuals experiencing homelessness.
We're already at capacity. We're doing a staged approach. So we've got 24 residents right now here currently in our camping, and we have 5 in our safe parking.
Moreno adds that the same resources that are available to the M Street Navigation clients like medical treatment and 3 meals a day are also available to those on the campsite, in which many of the safe campsite clients have been accepting of the assistance. Each campsite area has a tent, grass turf flooring, and a canopy to provide shade for the clients. However, Moreno says some of the people do arrive to the campsite as couples, and in order to accommodate additional spacing, they plan to order larger tents and other maintenance materials, adding that donations from the community are always welcome.
For those of you outside of California and inside of California, I just wanted to provide you a different resource that you could look up in your own state. This is vehicleresidency.org, which provides info on safe parking programs for California and so far 7 other states. So if you're in Colorado, Indiana, New Mexico, Oregon, Texas, Washington State, and Wisconsin, you can find safe parking programs. I would also like to note that most states do not have these programs yet, which is also why many people have never heard of them. So when this came up to make this video, a lot of people hadn't heard of safe parking programs because it's mostly a West Coast thing because we have the huge homeless problem. But I thought I would tell you guys about it and give you some more info. So let's look at this site real quick. This tells about who they are, how to get about them, facts. Now, this is what I'm trying to get out right here under resources, National Parking Program List. So when you click on that, you can go by state. And a lot of states don't have it. I've checked every single one. But if you check here on California, you are going to see all of the programs just listed nicely right here for you. It's a really good resource. This is, look at how many there are. I only went over a handful. It is in alphabetical order. Going. That's how many we have. These are all safe parking. So let's look at Colorado, which is next. There's Colorado. They only have 2. Anyway, on and on. So I just wanted to make sure that other states had a resource that they could also look at. And I just think that this website is well done. So good job, National Vehicle Residency Coalition. They've got a good fact sheet too. What is the parking program? What's needed? How do I find one? They have a lot of info on this site. Anyway, thought I'd give you that resource. I know this video is getting long, so let's start wrapping things up.
Safe parking programs are not a perfect solution, but they are real and needed in many areas as an alternative to being homeless. Many living in vehicles consider themselves houseless, not homeless, because many think of their tiny home on wheels as their home. For a lot of people in this community, especially those of us managing chronic illness, disability, or with service animals, knowing these programs exist and how to access them can be the difference between stability and crisis. As a nurse, I always tell patients, have a backup plan before you need one. Safe parking programs are exactly that. If your condition worsens or a flare leaves you unable to manage a more complex living situation, like being on the road full time, a designated safe parking spot gives you stability, a secure, predictable place while you work toward more permanent housing. I have all the links, phone numbers, and program names in the description below so you can refer to them anytime. If this helped you, please share it because someone in your circle probably needs the information too. I'm Nurse TLC, and this is Healing on Wheels. Remember to be kind to your body today. It's the only permanent home you have. Your tiny home on wheels is secondary. Up next, you will see a playlist that will help you to get to know me better. It covers everything from the van setup that you're looking at right now to how I manage chronic illness on the road. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Close your eyes. Get some rest.